Ladies and gentlemen, it is your official PCW commentator, Josh Matthews here, to commentate the 200th video uploaded by PCW, episode 10. To kick off the show, we have the PCW World Heavyweight Champion, Tommy Mason, in action. And as you see, he has gotten that world title back from Mystery. Because of a legal clause he instated, Mystery was forced to give back his Tommy Mason's world title. And the man Tommy Mason is facing tonight on episode 10 is that man right there, the Bad Reed. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you tune in this Sunday to either PCW or BEW to catch Risk It All 2. You will see Chris Copeland put the BEW world title on the line against Mystery, the former champion. Not only that, but you will see the Backyard Rumble where the winner will face either Tommy Mason, the PCW world champion, or whoever wins the BEW world champion at Path to Glory. Ladies and gentlemen, the stakes cannot be any higher, but speaking of stakes, what about the stakes for this match? If Tommy Mason can get a pinfall victory over the Bad Reed, which he has done in the past, the Bad Reed will not be able to compete in the Backyard Rumble, which will crush his dreams for Path to Glory. But at the same time, ladies and gentlemen, as Bad Reed schoolboys Tommy Mason and gets a slow 2 count, if Tommy Mason loses this match, he will too be banned and not be able to compete in the Backyard Rumble, which Tommy Mason does want to be in that match, because if he wins that match, he will easily be wrestling twice at Path to Glory, because he can take on whoever the BEW champion is, considering that he already is the PCW champion. Ladies and gentlemen, what a night we have set for you too. Because stay tuned, because the BEW World Heavyweight Champion, a PCW original, has stuck around with Tommy Mason to this moment, the 200th video. Chris Copeland will be taking on PCW newcomer and his very own stepbrother, Colt Arthurs. That is going to be a hell of a match. Unfortunately, we cannot do it live. It will have to be streamed from last week. It will already be pre-recorded. But either way, stick around, because Colt Arthurs versus BEW World Champion Chris Copeland will be coming up after this match. And as Battery takes down Tommy Mason with a humongous dropkick, like I said earlier, Tommy Mason does have a pinfall victory over the Bad Reed. But let me remind you of one thing. The reason he got that victory was because Chris Copeland interfered and RKO'd both men, and just so happened to lay Mason on top of Bad Reed to give him the victory. But back in episode 2 of PCW, the Bad Reed, fair and square, got a pinfall victory after a blackout. Got a pinfall victory over the PCW World Champion Tommy Mason. So as of right now, the better man, yes, is the Bad Reed, but Mason can show the world he is a former 2-time PCW World Champion and the current. He is also a former 9-time Hardcore Champion. He is the creator of the Maple Leaf Championship, which is now called the TV title. Ladies and gentlemen, this man has done so much. He's been here since the very first episode of PCW, and he won it. And ladies and gentlemen, he stuck around to the 200th episode. And ladies and gentlemen, he is not giving up. He has to win this match. Tommy Mason needs this victory in order to give himself credibility, in order to get into the Backyard Rumble and wrestle Chris Copeland, his buddy, or his other buddy, Mystery, whoever will win that match. And he catches the Bad Reed, looked like he was going for a blackout. He catches him in his patented ankle lock. No one can do it better. And a kick to Tommy Mason's jaw, rocking Mason here. Mason seems to be a little out of it, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bad Reed is also in the same state as Tommy Mason. He needs a victory. He wants to face BEW World Champion Chris Copeland or Mystery, whoever that will be. He wants to become PCW World Champion for the first time. And heck, if he's already beaten Tommy Mason once, and if he can beat him again, who's to say he won't pick Tommy Mason if the Bad Reed wins the Rumble? But before he can even get to the Rumble, he's got to beat Tommy Mason here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, so many men have already been named for this match. JB Daniels, Lights Out E, Suicide Bomber, 2 new BEW superstars, and a surprise return. We don't know who it's going to be from. It's either going to be from PCW or BEW. You have to tune in to see, but whoever that surprise opponent is will be the final entrant in the Backyard Rumble. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, tune in this Sunday to see who will win the Backyard Rumble and who will go to Path to Glory for the main event, whether they will face either the world champion of PCW, Tommy Mason, or the BEW champion, either Chris Copeland or Mystery. Once again, tune in. And ladies and gentlemen, Tommy Mason hits him with a bullhammer. Wait a minute. Is that Mystery's theme? Wait a minute. Mystery, the man who stole Tommy Mason's title. I don't see him, though. Where is Mystery? Wait a minute. I think this is all just a setup. Wait a minute, Bad Reed. Bad Reed looks to take advantage of the situation at hand, and a 2 count and a 3 count. The Bad Reed advances into the Backyard Rumble. The Bad Reed advances. Tommy Mason is shot. He has been pulled. The rug has been pulled from his feet. He will not be able to compete in the Backyard Rumble, and the Bad Reed showing some sportsmanship. Let's see if Tommy Mason will accept that these two men are friends in real life. They will. There we go. That's some nice sportsmanship that we don't see nowadays. Ladies and gentlemen, Bad Reed advances. Tommy Mason gets the rug pulled out from under his feet. Tune in this Sunday to see what happens. But now that this match is over, it's time for the main event. Chris Copeland versus Colt Arthurs, the BEW World Champion versus PCW newcomer. And as you can see, this happened earlier this week. Tommy Mason was the special guest referee to call it right down the middle. Here comes Chris Copeland.
What have you become? What do I mean? Look what you're wearing. You're an idiot. What are you gonna do?
Oh, and a huge slam by Colt Arthurs. Chris Copeland talking some trash to Colt Arthurs. I just wanted to be silent to let you people in on what Chris Copeland said if you heard him. He pretty much called his own stepbrother a joke. Ladies and gentlemen, this rivalry is intense. For those who didn't see it, Colt Arthurs, his first ever match was in the BEW, PCW, Money in the Bank match on the BEW channel. If you did not see it, go check it out. Colt Arthurs, that's where he made his debut. This is only his second ever match in Backyard Wrestling history. Ladies and gentlemen, Colt Arthurs really was upset that he didn't get a victory in the Money in the Bank. And as he kicks Copeland off, he said, wouldn't it be great for his first ever one-on-one match to get a pinfall victory over his own stepbrother? And as he throws Chris Copeland into the concrete wall. Ladies and gentlemen, he's setting him up for a humongous DDT right on top of Copeland's head. This is old school. These two men told me they did not want to wrestle on a trampoline. This rivalry is personal. They wanted to not wrestle in Kentucky. They wanted to come all the way down to Ohio and wrestle on a concrete floor surrounded by concrete walls. Yes, there's a mattress there, but it is very thin. This is where PCW always used to be held, on a concrete floor. Ladies and gentlemen, these bumps these men are taking will be real. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Copeland is almost about to tap to his own stepbrother. He's trying to build a base, and that's what he needs to do here. Colt Arthurs weighs a good 150 pounds there, and he's just manhandling him. Look, it gets up to a vertical base, and he drops Colt Arthurs straight down to the mat. Here we go. Maybe going for a pin. Tommy Mason, 1, 2. Tommy Mason told me that he would count it right down the middle, and so far he has. Tommy Mason was hand-selected to be the special ref for this match, considering he has beef with both of these men, considering there would be no favoritism in this match. And as he goes for a count of 2 and he kicks out Colt Arthurs, already showing some resiliency. I bet Copeland didn't even think Colt Arthurs would last this long. This is only Colt Arthurs' second match. All these streamers are up celebrating the 200th episode, are already getting torn to pieces here. Chris Copeland doesn't seem to like him that much, as he's giving a stare at Tommy Mason here. Slowly picking up Colt Arthurs, giving him a European uppercut. Colt Arthurs now is trying to do what Copeland had to do earlier, build a base, and has a huge wham kick to the side of the head, right in the ear region, which is very devastating and can give a man a concussion in seconds. Here we go. What's he going for here? Tommy Mason is moving some of the carnage out of the way and just tossing Copeland to the side, landing butt first on concrete, it seemed like. Colt Arthurs here Colt Arthurs hasn't recuperated all the way here, and a clothesline. Looks like he caught him in the chest, 1-2, and a 2 count. But Colt Arthurs' head looked like it snapped and got a whiplash effect onto that mattress, which once again is on concrete, ladies and gentlemen. So has to elevate and escalate the pain. So let's see what he has in store for him here now. Oh, just slamming him turned it into a sidewalk slam, it seemed like. Maybe going for a lot of quick pin covers. Seems like everything Copeland's doing is a 1-2 and a kick out, which is smart, ripping down the thing. Look at Copeland's getting angry. Copeland can't show frustration, because that's when he's going to mess up. See, pushing Tommy Mason out of the way. Showing a little bit of frustration. Getting thrown into the concrete wall again here. Maybe set up for another. Oh my god, it looked like, I don't know, maybe kind of like a suplex, a one-arm suplex. I think, yeah. I'm definitely going to say a single-arm suplex on that one now. Just picking his stepbrother up. Chris Copeland trying to fight out of it here. Oh, and he gets hit in the head with a plastic dinosaur. Right to the dome of Max. Or Mr. Arthurs. My bad. These two men have been fighting their whole life. They are stepbrothers. Now that Colt Arthurs has come to the PCW arena, he said he has come for one reason and one reason only. He does not want to be PCW World Champion. He does not want to be BEW World Champion. He only wants to beat Chris Copeland, his own stepbrother, and show the world that he is the better man. Ladies and gentlemen, Colt Arthurs gets kicked to the knee. It might have been a groin. Tommy Mason is in a weird position. He couldn't see, and a knee right to the chin here. Going for another quick counter, or count. Once again, like I was saying earlier, Chris Copeland keep on going for these counts, is wearing Max down and down. Mason throwing blankets, it seems like, on Copeland. Knees to the ribs here, and a double arm DDT landing Colt Arthurs right on the top of his head here. 1, 2, and a 2 count. Showing resiliency is Colt Arthurs. I'm rooting for this kid because Chris Copeland has shown no one in the PCW or BEW locker room respect. He's gone to the top with it seems to be a hat worn by Joey Davis, a 3-time hardcore champion nonetheless, and a crown of maybe the neck region of Colt Arthurs slamming his head on the concrete, it seems like, in a 1, 2, and another kick out. Tommy Mason seems to be getting worn out from all these kickouts Colt Arthurs has been showing. But once again, resiliency is key here. Colt Arthurs, wait a minute. Copeland arguing with Mason, not a smart idea here. He's saying it's 2. Copeland said I was 3 here. What's he going for? Wait a minute. Wait a minute, going for an RKO. Wait a minute. Wait, Colt Arthurs catches him. He catches him in a rock bottom. Wait a minute. Is this over? This could be an upset. 3. This is an upset, ladies and gentlemen. Colt Arthurs newcomer. He's just beating the BEW World Champion Chris Copeland like he said he would. Ladies and gentlemen, tune in this Sunday to see Risk It All 2. I'm James Matthews. Thank you for tuning in.